Alright, this video will show you how to operate the virtual PowerPoint. So you move to the next slide using the arrow on your keyboard. You're basically going to be using your arrow here and going through the different parts of the room. So you see route 1, 2, 3 and then final room. So it's basically following the objectives of the lesson. So objective 1, 2 and 3. So if you realize when I have the mouse on this, it shows a pointing finger. If I take it off, it shows an arrow. Once you see it shows a pointing finger, it means that there's a link to this and you must click it. So we're going to go to route 1. So route 1 brings us to this introductory activity that's in the lesson. And whenever you see an item and a click here text, that's where you should click. And if you realize, you see the hand come up again. So you click on that and it brings you to the introductory activity. After that, you can go back to route 1 or to the living room. So let's go back to route 1. So there's nothing there to cover, so we just go back to the living room. So if you realize that we have a living room icon there, so it brings you back to where all your objectives are. So we would have done that one. So we're going to go to route 2. So this will start with the types of family. So if you realize again, you see that the hand comes up right here and it says click here. So you're going to click here, right? Then it will give you the notes for this aspect. You can use the keyboard on your laptop to allow these to appear, or you can click on the screen and they will come up. After that, now you're going to go back to route 2, because if you realize there's a next icon highlighted here, so it means that you're going to go next. So once you see this arrow, you would have to go back to that room. So you just click next and then it brings you to the other type of family. Click on the family again, give them the notes, you use your arrow, you provide the notes, and then you go back to route 2, because again there's a next arrow, because there's one more type of family. Click on it, brings you to the single parent family. You click on that again, give them the notes, and then if you realize there's only the living room icon here, because you would have finished everything in that room. So I'm going to go to the last room now, or the last route, and here are the functions of the family. So you just click on each of them. So you start with the first one, brings you to the notes, then you go back to the route, go to the second function, go back to the route, third and fourth, they're summarized here, back to the route, then the last function you click on it, and then you can go back to the route or to the living room, but let's try go back to the route, and you can still have the option of going to the living room, and you'd have covered all the objectives for the lesson. The final route is just the activity. I'm not sure if you're gonna still do this, but this is the activity aspect, and then you go back to the living room, and that's it. So all you need to do is just follow the links, and ensure that the hand is being highlighted, and you just click on the click here aspect of whatever you're going on.